Hello all, welcome to our new session on Secure Access Service Edge, commonly known as SASE technology. In this session, we will learn about SASE technology in detail, Gartner's take on SASE technology, understanding its core concepts, how SASE works, Gartner's take on SASE architecture, including how people, process and technology functions are structured and their roles and responsibilities, and finally, benefits of adopting the model. Let's get started with a quote from Gartner. Gartner expects that, by 2024, at least 40% of enterprises will have explicit strategies to adopt SASE, up from less than 1% at year-end 2018. IT architectures are evolving in the face of demands for scalability, flexibility, and increased security, and also because of network challenges such as requirements for low latency and one-edge needs. This broad set of drivers defines a unified service model that is called Secure Access Service Edge. Cloud security architects must be cognizant of these expectations, and as cloud and distributed services grow, must implement SASE-aligned capabilities. Two key trends are driving a move toward a SASE architecture. First, the organizational data is distributed across different service boundaries, typically outside of the enterprise data center. Data is likely to be processed and stored in a variety of public cloud services of all types, that is infra as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. And secondly, processing of data closer to users is becoming more prevalent to increase user experience. Given the first trend to distribute data, this challenges the organization to manage traffic flow much more effectively, without reliance on a centralized architecture with the data center at the core. Secure Access Service Edge is a new enterprise networking technology category introduced by Gartner in 2019. It converges the functions of network and security point solutions into a unified, global cloud-native service. It is an architectural transformation of enterprise networking and security that enables IT to provide a holistic, agile, and adaptable service to the digital business. What makes SASE unique is its transformational impact across multiple IT domains. Solving emerging business challenges with point solutions leads to technical silos that are complex and costly to own and manage. Complexity slows down IT and its response to these business needs. SASE changes this paradigm through a new networking and security platform that is identity-driven, cloud-native, globally distributed, and securely connects all edges, that is, WAN, cloud, mobile, and IoT. With SASE, enterprises can reduce the time to develop new products, deliver them to the market, and respond to changes in business conditions or the competitive landscape. A SASE architecture identifies users and devices, applies policy-based security, and delivers secure access to the appropriate application or data. This approach allows organizations to apply secure access no matter where their users, applications, or devices are located. Now let's discuss the SASE architecture in detail. This has been proposed by Gartner. This slide showcases the SASE capabilities. These are endpoint and identity-centric in nature. This is especially important because it is the identity and role of humans, and the identity and health of devices, that organizations always maintain control over, regardless of the various cloud styles chosen for any given application. The contextual situation of the user, whether human, device or machine, drives the access to core services. The core services themselves are negotiated by combinations of layered and complementary security controls which define a risk-based access to services. They take into account information such as the identity or credential itself. Trust relationships between users and applications, including permissions and entitlements. The organizations, including real-time assessment based on the context of the connection. Technical security and compliance policy enforcement. Geographic constraints. A&D information about the connecting device. SASE core capabilities distribute across conventional areas such as network, application, and data security. They also include capabilities to more effectively manage and present distributed data. Services include software-defined WAN, SWG, CASB and Zero Trust Network Access, as well as Firewall as a Service, with capabilities to secure data in transit, including encryption and threat detection monitoring. Recommended capabilities include web application and API protection, remote browser isolation, recursive DNS, and network sandbox. Additional optional capabilities are more use case specific and situational, including Wi-Fi hotspot protection, network obfuscation, support for legacy VPN and edge compute protection, with capabilities for offline or cached protection. Future benefits when SASE becomes practical to implement for SaaS will include API-based access control for data context, and support for both managed and unmanaged devices may become available in future. Note that SASE is not widely applied yet, but offers emerging capabilities to solve key security problems. Well, according to Gartner, implementing a SASE architecture would benefit enterprise. Let's discuss how. Lower costs and complexity. Network security as a service should come from a single vendor. Consolidate vendors and technology stacks, which should reduce cost and complexity. It provides agility to your business as well. Enable new digital business scenarios, like apps, services, APIs, and data shareable to partners and contractors with less risk exposure. It also provides better performance and latency-optimized routing. Its ease of use and transparency helps in implementation. Fewer agents per device, less agent and app bloat, consistent applicate experience anywhere, any device. Less operational overhead by updating for new threats and policies without new hardware or software, quicker adoption of new capabilities. Next, it helps enable zero-trust network access. Network access based on identity of user, device, application, not IP address or physical location, for seamless protection on and off the network, end-to-end encryption. Extended to endpoint with public Wi-Fi protection by tunneling to the nearest POP. It helps enable more effective network and network security staff. Shift to strategic projects like mapping business, regulatory, and application access requirements to SASE capabilities. It allows you to enforce a centralized policy with local enforcement. Cloud-based centralized management with distributed enforcement and decision-making. I hope the content was useful. We will publish a deep dive SASE course next, so you can learn the SASE technology in detail. Please subscribe to our channel to stay on top of all upcoming videos. Thank you.